Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Strategic Command World War II War in Europe. Again, I want to thank the very nice people at Matrix Games, Slithering Games, sort of two companies somewhat combined, for giving me a copy of this game and allowing me to show it to you. Alright, and I think it's a good game. Now, may or may not be for you. You know, you're what you're looking for in a game, but I think it's very good. Okay, so let's see. We're going to get let's move some air power up here. Just sort of have them up here to be able to intercept any bombers coming from Britain. These are our medium bombers, so they'll have a bit more range. So I think we're going to move them. Well, let's put them here. And these guys we're going to move up here because we'll be able to operate a bit more coming into the low countries when we do. There's probably some, I'm almost sure there's some nuances to this game I'm just missing. So, again, if any viewers have played it, please post. Okay, yes, well that's most getting this across here. Now, let's see. There was the destroyers right around it. Somewhere here. Let's... Oh! Okay, well... Now, if we were to bring you down here also... Don't know if you do better supported versus unsupported. Ooh, that hurt us a bit. That was bad. Okay, well you come back over here. I'm going to send you there. Back over here. I just don't want to travel up and down the... Okay. The paths. But you need to be upgraded. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Now another area I want to do is a little more diplomacy. Let's see what we can do with Romania. We're going to go plus 5%. Yes. There we go. 5% chance of success per turn. So, improving relations with Romania. So we're going to do that. What else might we see about researching currently? Doing anti-tank weapons, which would be nice. Advanced subs, which would be nice. Artillery weapons. We're already maxed out on mobility. Hmm. I'm going to skip it this turn, adding any more to that. We really don't have much there or here that we can purchase, so we're going to close. Not these guys up here, but we're just going to let them be for the moment. So I think we're going to end this turn. No, I decided not to. But I think what we're going to do here is at least get... No, they moved, so can't. Never mind. Upgrade them a little bit, or repair them. And I wonder, once we get going, how many turns it takes to get to Paris. Yep, you're disrupting my convoys. Hit with rough seas, so we probably don't sink anything too much. USSR is expelled from the League of Nations following its attack on Finland. Okay. Osprey scuttled down in the Battle of River Platte. So we got approximately half of our possible Norway MPPs. Wanted to say ICs, but long game. Now, did that go up to here to where it thought this was before? Maybe. We can go see. Okay, yes, we're disrupting convoys. The RA attacks Dublin's Phoenix Park Magazine Fort. Okay. Well, that's some good events here. Again, wonder if they could use a DLC of Third Reich events. Okay, so well, we're doing okay. Not great, maybe. Well, let's see if we can hunt that. Well, guess he didn't go there. Well, let's send you to here, back to there. Okay, that should be a decent. They're getting closer. I wonder. We don't have any big battleships or anything, so. Okay, well, this guys we wanted to upgrade last time. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, there we go. I like Third Reich. I'm talking about Third Reich events, talking about the board game Third Reich. Being able to do a limited number of strategic redeployments per turn, which varied with the different nations. But it's, in essence, simulated the amount of, I don't know, rail cars or whatever you want to specify. And so within its ability per turn, you could move as much. Maybe there's some sort of, am I missing something here? Operate, upgrade, disband, read properties. Well, I guess we could force march. Don't know if I want to do that though, because I don't know the negative side effects. Speed, operation mode, no, I don't want to spend. That's a little bit more. I don't want to spend. Maybe that's how they think. It should be moved fast. To simulate that stuff. How is the war with Finland going? I think we'd see details, but maybe more border changes. Well, let's see if we can move you out here. I'm gonna get my naval air out there and start bombing it. And so our production, let's see, Jan, December, so Jan 1, 1940, next turn presumably. We'll get to Paris, and the turn after that, or whatever, we'll get some of the, well, that's 41, so 40 here. We'll get some mechanized then. So we're probably looking at, a lot of those will be available. April and May will be, so we'll be heading after the Allies. Now, if we were to get that, yeah, I think we're going to do that. Yeah, how is our diplomacy doing? Okay, still not increased it, but we're 5% chance per turn. Alright, we're going to rest our aircraft here. So I think we're going to set these to intercept there. These guys as well. Okay, well, I think we're ready to end the turn. Oh no, I want to see, do we want to purchase anything for the Italians? Get it going. So you have the two sort of issues. One, the purchase cost. The second being time it takes to do it. Production. So they're doing the fighters. Okay. Maritime bombers. Yeah, we want to do that. Okay, and they'll be ready June 40. Okay. I particularly wanted to do that because, of course, they're down here in the Mediterranean and a lot of potential for use. Now, got this armory unit. Let's yes, they are particularly pathetic in many ways here. I'll leave them there for the moment. I started to think, well, let's move them down to North Africa because we know that's where we want them. And I was thinking, well, yeah, but we might want them for Greece or Yugoslavia. So I'm just not sure yet. Yes. France continues to increase industrialization. Okay. Soviet Union does that as well. German paratroopers deploy at Hamburg. Well, good. Yes, you're disrupting our Norway convoys. Irish Republic imprisons. I'm not reading this well. Hundreds of IRA activists. Okay, so now winter. We're no longer getting the Swedish stuff, the Swedish MPPs because of winter. That is why Narvik was so important. Could get the steel out. Polish First Corps formed in France. Now I was reading about this the other day. Sort of what happened to them. Well, this is going to continue. I said click to dismiss. Hope that I have more chance to talk. But one of the divisions got out to England. I think not part of the Dunkirk thing, but just through one of the other ports. Got out to England. Maybe the 1st Division of the Corps. I'm not sure. I think it was the 2nd Division. Interred itself into Switzerland, so it made it down to the Swiss border and basically marched across the Swiss border to be interred basically imprisoned for the rest of the war, and then other individuals and smaller elements escaped out through various paths to get out of France after the fall, because they wanted to get out, which then formed up at least a division's worth in Britain. Uh-oh. Oh, good. We dive, we disappear. So we need to play hide and go seek with them a little bit more. Don't think that's the one we were playing with before, because it was a 10 strength one and we messed the other one up a bit. Okay. Okay, well they lost 18 total. I'm not doing so well this. Okay, the whole of our proposed aircraft carrier, the Graf Zeppelin, is currently awaiting completion. Completing it as a aircraft carrier will cost us 200 MPPs at 25 per turn for 8 turns, and it'll be ready January 42. Would you like to continue production of the carrier? Yeah, I'm going to go yes, because that could be cool, and I think maybe we could afford it. Okay, we have that, and the Italians have a new Garibaldi headquarters and a new first floor. Okay, well, where's my cruiser? There it is. Okay, we already, well, we're still on that. Oh, we need to deploy them, I think maybe is what it's trying to tell me before we do anything else. Okay, the first paratroopers. Okay, so different than the 7th Fleet Corps, which I guess is up there. Okay, well, put them there. And, okay, the Garibaldi unit. Okay, well, looks like mainland Italy is the place. Well, we can sort of kind of be ready to head to North Africa. Okay. Oh, well. Uh-oh. We contacted a light cruiser, bumped into it, and didn't do so well. I wonder what would happen if we come up here. Okay, and now disappear into the night, or into the sea, or whatever we want to call that. Now these guys, let's see if we can get out through there without being attacked. I do very much think I need to learn much more about this game. Maybe I should watch a few more YouTube videos. Well, I think that's it for movement for Germany. Okay, we're going to sort of presume that, well, they may force us into some sort of combat, but okay, this is Graziani. Well, let's do that to improve that. I know that may have messed up our ability to purchase something. No, not really by much, if anything. Okay, let's close this first. You see, we're not really anywhere close on any of those. Still haven't improved this anymore. Well, okay, well, we're going to have 2 mechanized and 2 armored divisions additionally to what we currently have fairly soon of currently just the 2 armored divisions. So that'll be good. We'll wait a turn. Just get better chance of better quality units. Yeah. Okay, the British concentrate or celebrate the capture of the Altmark Norwegian waters. Oh, the capture of the Altmark in Norwegian waters. Okay, yes, that was a German commerce raider, secret invasion vessel for Norway that the British captured, I gather. Well, I mean, they captured it up there. Okay. Yes. So we're doing the Naval Z plan, which is the carrier, of course. Oh. Well, good. Now that was a little better. Heavy cruisers should be able to take out light cruisers. But we're going to run away now with our heavy cruiser because it's wounded so much. If we get a chance to, that is. Both destroyers and light cruisers generally had torpedoes, which of course could sink a heavy cruiser, but if you shoot a torpedo at long range, and generally speaking the ones on board ships did have long range, you can't, at long range you have a very difficult time on sinking a vessel, especially something like a single vessel that has, okay, Soviet Union, and I guess this is more of just an event-based war than an actual war. The torpedoes, you fire at long range, very difficult time in actually hitting any targets. Where if 27 communist deputies are given prison sentence for disaffection in France. Good. So it's very hard to hit ships at long range because if you're maneuvering, and you can often note when torpedoes are fired, splash and other things. Paul Reynaud becomes prime minister as Finland's defeat triggers the fall of Daladier. The previous IRA bombs explode in Birmingham and London. So it's difficult to hit a ship because they can maneuver. So we've only sunk 18 or 16 this time, but so that's hard to hit because they're maneuvering. But if you can get in close, it's pretty good chance to hit. Now, if you get in close, they've got big guns to shoot you on a heavy cruiser and blow you out of the water. So that's sort of the thing. Our iron imports from Norway could be threatened by the British, who may make a move to invade Norway and cut off our convoys. It is therefore strongly recommended that we move quickly and occupy the country. So we have devised a plan to move units secretly to land in Norway. These forces should be sufficient to deal with any Norwegian resistance and probably also repel any Allied countermoves. Preparation will cost 180 MPPs at 90 per turn for 2 turns, and the invasion will take place on the 9th of April. Would you like? Yes. I was expecting this coming at some point. So, Foreign Minister, now would be a good time for us to move into Denmark and secure a northern flank, and food imports are received from the country. We would also have maximum effect if we occupy the country at the same time we land in Norway, as provide us with more secure route. As a result, which Denmark will only cost us in place. As a result, our movement will only cost us 50 MPPs. Yes. So, oh good, now we've got some more units. Okay. Okay, well, let's place this on the map in what looks to be a good tactical bombers. Okay. Army. I'm still moving up a lot. Good. So yes, I sort of kind of think we're underperforming here. Looked like that. Like we were going out this way. Okay. You disappear into the night. Good, that way we took it out. And we were damaged. Let's come down here and hopefully get that. So I'm a bit, I think they're overdoing some of their damages, but not. Okay, let's not go around that way. I'm quite honestly really not sure how much force I need to take out France. So I may be overdoing some of this a bit. I'm still not sure leaving this so weak is a good idea. Just don't know. But hopefully we can all live and learn. I'm very likely to play this more than just for this series, and if there's good viewership numbers, which I hope there will be, I think we can, play a bunch more of this. No, we're not replacing Hearts of Iron of either type with this. Okay, now, I don't think we're going to have much units for Germany. Well, available. Guess those costs are coming in the future that we've had. I don't know if any of you are hearing music of this. It's probably really quiet and won't get any copyright strikes. But that is music from a park nearby. It's playing cliche 70s music. Well, none of that. Let's see if anything we want to try to do. No, that was Slovakia. Well, with all those costs coming up, well, but we got long lead up times. I think we will do that. There we go. And so, is that the one that we just bought, or is it? Yeah, probably. Or the August. ones in 41 because I long lead up times. But we want to keep them coming because I think we're going to lose a few out there. Okay, I hope this has been fun for you. I think it's time to end this episode. I want to thank you for liking the videos. I want to thank you for, of course, just watching. And, of course, if you could, please tell a friend, an enemy, somebody you've never met before, how great this series is, this channel is, whatever. And, of course, I really do want you to post comments, suggestions, ideas. I really love hearing from you. See you next time for more Strategic Command.